Okay, so tonight I have Miss Nadine, and she's an upcoming Twitch streamer. How are you doing today, Miss Nadine?
I'm doing well, Tony. Thank you so much for having me. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for coming on my channel. I do appreciate it. It means a lot. Um, my first question for you today
Of course.
is
Thank you for reaching out.
absolutely. My first question for you is what is your zodiac sign?
I am a hardcore Pisces. I am an emotional little baby. I am a water sign, aka I cry a lot. So, yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
I
I'm
am
a
a personification of my zodiac sign.
me too. I'm a Cancer. So yeah,
Oh,
I think we the
we're
water signs too.
emotional. We're emotional. Yay.
Absolutely. And that's how it's supposed to be. I don't want to be mean
That's
every
how it's
day.
supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's how we do
We gotta
it.
feel our feelings.
I feel like water signs the best signs, but that's all I'm gonna
Same, but
say.
I'm not trying to be biased.
Okay. All right. So, Miss Nadine, what's your favorite color?
Eeh. It's between blue and pink. Blue is like I feel like that's who I am as a person, but pink is my happy color. So
That's cool. That's cool. I like both of them too. I like blue and pink. They're good colors. What's your
cool.
favorite number?
12. I don't know what it is. It's always been like I think I started gravitating towards that number when I was in third grade. Don't know why, don't know how. Just the number 12. Something about it stuck with me, and I've it's been my favorite number ever since.
That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hmm.
What are your five favorite foods?
Yeah. You're asking somebody that cooks to pick their five favorite foods? Why must you put me in this position? Filipino food all the way. Cause duh, I'm Filipino. You know, I obviously grew up eating my people's food, so it has a special place in my heart. Italian food. It the Italians are doing something right. They are doing something right with their recipes. I Every single Italian restaurant I've gone to, they have never failed me. So that's okay. So Filipino food, Italian food, Mexican food. So again, they're doing something right. It's very comforting. I grew up around a lot of Latinos and Hispanic people, especially during my formative years, like in high school, middle school, and all that. So I was the token Asian friend in my group, and I was in a group of like I said, Latinos, Hispanics, and all that. And I vividly remember the first time I had a quesad. It was either a quesadilla or an enchilada, one of those. The first bite I screamed because it was really good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
So Mexican food. Number 4, soul food. Mm, mm. Oh my god, I can go for days about soul food. I haven't really dove in as far as I wish I have, but I'm still learning, and I have loved everything so far. So that's okay. And then, oh god, what's my fifth? I don't know what my fifth is. I guess for my fifth, I'll say Japanese food
Japanese, they're
for
flawless
sure,
right now
for
with
sure.
their food. They're flawless.
They're
I have flawless.
oh they're doing everything right. I should everyone. I What's amazing about I'm gonna go into a bit of a speech for a sec, but I
Yeah.
feel like what's so amazing about food is that it tells a story of the people of the group of people that it came from. So like if you really just dive deep into the history of food, a lot of it comes from necessity. A lot of it has been rooted in necessity. For example, in South Korea, they like in the provinces in the rural areas of South Korea, they wrap their rice in banana leaves and they cook that on the fire. Like they don't like people in rural areas. They don't know. Some of them probably don't know what like a rice cooker is, or like probably don't know what like aluminum foil is. You know, just everyday common things to Westerners. People in rural Asia or just anywhere in a rural area that have no exposure to the Western culture whatsoever. They don't know what that is, so they just have their own version of it. Banana leaves. I don't know. Food is amazing. Food is amazing. The people who created it are amazing, and the history behind it, and just how it came to be this what it is today. That's what makes me fall in love with food easily. So
Absolutely. All right, so Miss Nadine, I'm gonna edit this part out of the interview, but
okay.
on my on my on my side, it's like your camera is like it's very blurred. So like if you would like, I could leave out here and then come back and try it again, or I could ask you to try to use your phone if that would be better for you.
Did you say my camera's blurry?
On my end, yes.
Oh, it must be my connection. Hold on. Let me retry a different network, and then I'll actually let me just close a bunch of things because I feel like a lot of it's using my connection. So let me just turn a bunch of stuff off. I'm sorry. Is
No, you
that any
good.
better?
Um,
Wait, is
it
that better?
still
Did that work?
it still looks the same, but I can hear you good though. I can hear you clear. I can hear you very clear.
Okay. Oh, cool, cool. So I'm gonna change the network. Yeah, I'm gonna change out the network
Yeah,
right
you
quick. So
good,
if
you
I
good.
disconnect, I'm sorry. Hold on one sec.
It's okay.
Okay. Do, 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 do. What is my mm, oh. Mm, so he said there's an app for it, right? Hello? Oh, hey. Is this better?
That's better. That's better.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Awesome, awesome. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Um, hey, so are you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
All right, so let me see. Okay, so Miss Nadine, my next question for you is, what five countries would you like to visit?
Five. Oh, 5 countries I would like to visit. Wonderful question. Um, eh, Italy for sure. Okay, Italy, Japan, Greece. Um, wow. Suddenly I've forgotten every single country in existence. Italy, Japan, Greece.
Well, I have the flags for you if you
Oh,
want to pick. Just saying.
oh, that was. I was like, why does he have a picture of a map as his background? Like, I'm not judging or anything. That was smooth. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's Italy, Japan, Greece, Australia, Australia or New Zealand, and Iceland.
You said Iceland. Okay, so Miss Nadine, my next
Mhm.
question for you is: would you rather go into space or deep sea diving?
A wonderful question. So, I would much rather go deep sea diving. And here's why. As kids, we all have a phase of wanting to be a marine biologist, and I was there. I was in the deep end of it to the point where I like spent my first year of college trying to pursue to be a marine biologist. And I remember telling this guy that I dated just why I wanted to do it. Like I told him we only know 6% of the ocean. I want to push that to 7, if not 10%. Goodness, I was so naive. But anyway, I would love to do deep sea diving. Mainly because I feel like there's so much we still don't like with how both healing and destructive the ocean can be. It's so unpredictable. When you're in space, you're lost forever. Like you lose your God forbid something happens to you and you unlatch from the ship. Goodbye. You're gone.
Mm-hmm.
You're out. Like whereas with deep sea diving at least deep with whereas going to deep sea, you have a chance of coming back. Yeah, you have a chance of coming back. Meanwhile, in the time that you're resurfacing, you find things, you see things, you feel things. So instead of just floating in terror, I would rather I would rather risk drowning but still have the chance to live. Plus, like I said, we don't know a lot about our oceans, and it's a beautiful world under there. It's its own little world under there. It's a whole ecosystem under there. I still don't understand how undersea mammals work, but they do. They just
I
do.
understand. Me
Yeah, they're
too.
great. They're great.
I'm not big on controversies and stuff, or conspiracy theories. But
Mm.
one thing I feel is, and I may be wrong, is I feel like there's a lot more animals in the ocean that's way meaner and scarier and more vicious than sharks. That's how I
Mhm.
feel.
There
Like
is.
for real, like people think sharks are the baddest in the sea. I don't think so. I think there's some other stuff out there.
There's
But
way worse things than sharks. Uh, the black and white orca whales. They kill more than sharks do.
mm, I believe
They
that
kill,
too.
yeah. They kill
Yeah.
way more than sharks do. Like sharks don't even like the taste of human skin or of human flesh. They're just like, "Oh, I bit you. I'm sorry. My bad. I'll move on." Like that's what sharks are. That's what sharks are essentially. Like there's this surfer movie. I forgot what it's called, but she got her arm bit, and I brought that up to my marine biology teacher back in high school, and I said, "Is this true? Like, do they eat human? Like, are these shark movies true? Do they eat humans because they're hungry or whatever?" They're like, "No, they don't even like the taste of human flesh. They'll take a bite. They'll take a bite out of you, but then they'll spit you out because they don't think you're good."
Absolutely.
So,
That's crazy. That's crazy. I
hmm
also do not see how in the world whales get pushed to the shore. I can't fathom that at
hmm
all. I can't
yeah,
fathom
yeah, same here.
that. All right, so Miss Nadine, my next question is: what are your five favorite animals?
Dog, 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 dog. Okay. So yes, dogs for sure. Um, I like cats. Cats are cool. Um, red pandas. They're so cute. Uh, dolphins. Dolphins have a special place in my heart. They're weird as hell, but they have a special place in my heart. And oh my gosh, what do I pick?
What? I'm suddenly forgetting all the animals in the world. What the heck? Koalas. There you go. Koalas or bears. Either way.
I like koalas too and bears.
Yeah. They're cool. They're cool.
Absolutely. Do you have any pets?
I grew up with dogs and a cat, but currently, no. I don't have any pets. So any person that I come across that has a dog, I'm like, I am vicariously your owner. You don't know it. Let me pet your dog.
Absolutely. I like. This sounds negative, but well, it sounds weird. But I like little kids. Like I love children. Like, and I don't have any children of my own. But whenever I see like little cute babies, I don't go. I got some candy for them. I always stay with some candy for some little kids. Always. I always ask the parents, they're like, "Can I get this to your child?" We about to be best friends when I give him this little. When I give him a Snicker bar, we about to be best friends. But I love children. So, yeah,
Kids are
I
cool.
understand. I
Yeah.
understand.
Kids are super cool. They're ever since I saw this, I don't know if it's a meme or a Twitter post that said, kids are just drunk small adults. Ever since I saw that meme, I'm like, oh my god, that's true. They are. They're just tiny drunk adults functioning through life. And then and a friend of mine actually showed me a video of our friend's baby on they were on a road trip, and she showed me this video of him eating a sandwich in the very back seat of a car, and he's like, and I'm like, that's how drunk people act when they have food. Oh my
That's cool.
god.
Yeah, you just open up my whole new. I have a whole new perspective now on children.
Yeah, you give them a candy, they're like, candy, yes. But yes, kids are so great. It honestly took me a while to sorry to interject, but kids. It took me a while for them to warm up to them because I'm like, kids don't like me. I've gotten bit by kids before, da 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 da, whatever. But then one child stole my heart, and I was like, "You're my friend forever." I hope they're. I don't know where that kid is now, but I hope they're doing great.
For real.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. All right. So my next question is, what are your five favorite drinks?
Alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
I mean, you can do five non-alcoholic and five alcoholic if you want.
Oh shoot. Okay. Oh my god. Number one, water. Number two, sparkling water. Um.
Number three, flavored water.
Ooh, read me like a book. Read me like a book. No, but I love water and sparkling water. It's like I don't drink it every day, but when I do, it's bliss, just pure bliss. Three, milkshakes. Um, four, I said I'm forgetting everything. I'm forgetting everything. Um, ginger ale. I'm not a soda person. Like I've stopped becoming a soda person maybe like 5-6 years ago. Like I'll have it occasionally, but after that I'm just like, eh. Like I understand why I don't like this anymore. So ginger ale is like my happy medium for that. And five, oh, an Arnold Palmer. Mm, So that's my five non-alcoholic drinks. Here's my five alcoholic
Time for the
drinks.
big league.
Here we go. I like I love Moscow mules. Love a good Moscow mule. Um Tequila shots. um yeah, tequila shots, mimosa. Um I love a good Chardonnay and rosé.
I know that's right. Classy. Well, besides tequila. Yeah.
Listen, she needs to loosen up sometimes, you know? She can't be classy all the time.
I know that's right. And you said shot, straight. Yeah, no mixer, no nothing. Yeah, straight tequila. That's how you do it.
Thanks to one of my best friends at her graduation party, she just handed it to me. They were out of chasers. I was like, can I cuss? Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I did it, and I was burning for for a solid 2 minutes afterwards. I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Everything hurts. Everything hurts, but it hurts so good. So there you go.
Absolutely.
There you go. Tequila shots.
All right, so I'm gonna just tell you. I'm gonna just go on a little side note real quick and tell you
Go for
about
it.
my future intentions with this channel.
Okay,
I
go
want to
ahead.
be able to have a talk show one day, like some of the big talk show hosts. But it's like whenever I do, it's not going to be your average talk show. Like I'm hopefully I'll be in a legalized state, but I'll have alcohol there for you. I have marijuana for you. Whatever you like to do, I'm gonna have it
Nice.
there. I'm gonna have soft couches, so it's gonna be like a chill time. Like I'm gonna try to have my setup better than most people's houses, you know.
Hmm.
So it's
That's
like you can
that's
curse,
cool.
you can smoke, you can drink. I don't care what you do, girl. I ain't about. Wait,
Like
I'm
we're
you have
adults here. It
for
happens.
real. For real. Now I do have some. I do have some children, like some young women, like 15, 16, 17, who wants to get interviewed. I'm still debating on. I talked to their parents and stuff already, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet. But I might end up interviewing little girls too.
Mhm.
But I don't know. But I know I'm not gonna be having alcohol and stuff for them, obviously.
For
But
sure.
like for the adults, yeah, I'm gonna make sure they're comfortable.
Thanks.
For
Thank you.
real.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
For real.
That's cool, dude. Hell yeah. I feel like with the talk for me, like with the talk shows that I've seen, it's it's the daytime. They have to be sober, but it's like where's like you have a bunch of filters on. Like the point of a talk show is to talk, no filter. Yeah, to talk without without a filter. So just let loose. Um, there is one. What is it? If you do you know who Terrell Grice is?
Hmm.
Yeah, he has his song association games, and they drink alcohol in that show. So that
Right.
yeah. So I feel like that's such a good format. It's refreshing for people. It's refreshing to see people in a different state than just them being like casual, but still like aware. Aware is not the right word. Casual, but there's still like holding back. You know what I mean? So I
Absolutely.
yeah yeah gotta loosen up. Sorry. Okay, there you go.
Good. Good. That looks like the thing off of Pixar, off the Pixar intro.
Yeah, that was the intention.
Yeah. I just love that sound. That sound is so pleasing. That
Oh,
squeaky
dude.
sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the best. It's the best. It's iconic to a Pixar movie.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Are you familiar with Snoop Dogg?
Yes.
He has a show called, I think it's GGN. Well, I think it's on the network GGN. What is it called? I don't know, but he has his own talk show, and I like, yeah, they do their thing on there. You know, Snoop Dogg, he do his thing,
Oh
and
yeah.
I want to have something like that with a little bit different because they still have chairs. They have regular chairs. He has chairs. I want couches. Like
Hmm.
I might have people fall asleep in my interviews. You know, like
When they
Miss
when they get a
Rodriguez.
little too relaxed.
For real. Miss Rodriguez, if I'm gonna just, you know what, we're gonna have to cut this. I'm gonna get her a pillow and a blanket, and we'll be back in about 3 or 4 hours.
For hours. I love that. Love that. That's good. That's awesome.
You better not wake me up from no good now. Mm-mm.
That's true.
Mm-mm.
Especially after some alcohol. Shoot. Oh my god. Just get some water and some ginger ale ready after the nap.
Absolutely.
For sure. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I love the concept. I love the idea. I can't wait for you to execute it one day.
Me too.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. My next question is, before COVID hit, did you like to go shopping?
It depends on the kind of shopping. Um okay. Clothing wise, I kind of do it out of necessity. Like I'm not like, oh, let's go shopping for this, whatever. Like, or let's go shopping around the mall, see what we can find, blah blah blah. But like, for me, I'm the kind of person that like I need to know what I'm getting, because malls and shopping centers have given malls and certain shopping centers have given me like this weird feeling of like, why are people staring at me? I don't know, like I don't know if it's my anxiety just like fucking with me, kind of.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's my anxiety just messing around with me or whatever. But for me, shopping malls, like I feel like you when you walk in, it's a time warp, and then at the end, and then next thing you know, the sun's gone, and you're still inside the mall trying to figure everything out.
With three
So
bags.
yeah, exactly. And you're with 3 bags from every store, and you're like, how the hell did this happen? um, but yeah, I mostly did shopping out of necessity. Um, I I mostly like I am terrible with online shopping. Oh my goodness. It's either online shopping or I search for things online. I do a crap ton of research on it, and then I'll get it in person, borderline out of impulse. Like for example, these headphones. Oh my god. Um I wasn't intending on I I I kind of was just looking for headphones because I was like, you know what, it'd be nice to have wired headphones again. I don't know. There's always that like I don't know, like I'm not sure at the end of every statement. And then I walked into Best Buy one day, tried them out, and I'm like, okay, that's the one. Goodbye. We're walking out with this.
I know that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
super
So
impulse.
yeah, super impulse. Like I looked it up on like I watched. I'm the kind of person that like I'll when it comes to like technology purchases like laptops, this freaking monitor that I have. Basically like my just to kind of put it into a bit of a perspective, my streaming equipment. There you go. I will spend weeks researching the best one for my budget or whatever. And once I lock my eyes on something, my impulse instincts just kick in, and I'm like, okay, hit buy. Oh my god. Ah.
Absolutely. I
Yes.
understand.
So
Um,
that's yeah. So that's me pre-COVID and mid-COVID.
Absolutely.
hmm
Um, oh yeah, I like Logitech too. That's all my setup is. I don't
Oh,
have the Logitech headphones, but I have the mouse and the keyboard. And
oh, the
yeah,
mouse is so crisp. The mouse is crispy. I don't have it, but I've tested it out.
ooh.
A couple of my friends have it. It's so
Mhm.
crispy. I love it.
And do you know which one you have used? Because they have like 100 of them.
Exactly. I don't. I just know that he had the wired one. Yeah, his has wire. I actually do have a Logitech mouse. It's a super tiny mouse though, and this is for everyday use. But it's super crispy. But I
Really,
would love to eventually, because I don't really need it right now. Use a get a gaming mic from either Logitech or Corsair.
absolutely. I like Corsair too. All right, so what are your five favorite stores to shop at?
Best Buy. But yeah, yes, Best Buy. I don't. There has been this kick in me I feel like ever since I started getting into Twitch again. Um, I've been like more in love with technology now than I have before for a long time. Uh, Amazon, unfortunately. Um, yeah. Um. Oh my goodness. Oh, Goodwill, thrift shops in general. My dad used to work at a thrift shop actually, and that I feel like that got me started with the hype around thrift shops, even before like it was a very popular thing when it was kind of just like on the side or whatever. I always loved it because you never know what you could find. So Best Buy, Amazon thrift shops. Uh, for the other two, I'm not entirely sure. I'll say Ulta because I am a girl. That's it. Um, I like art stores as well, like Michael's and Joann's.
Cool.
Oh, how could I forget Target?
That's cool.
Duh.
That's
But
cool.
yeah.
I need to get my thrift shop on. A lot of women who I've interviewed have been saying thrift shops, and I'm missing out apparently.
Tony let me tell you.
Okay.
Let me sit down, grab some popcorn, let me school you real quick.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You walk in to a thrift shop. You don't know. You see racks on racks on racks on racks. You are in heaven in that moment. Listen, I got this shirt off a thrift shop for
What?
$5. But $5. I bought an entire outfit for less than $20 at a thrift shop that work well together. And I have been wearing it ever since. I have been wearing it more than some of the clothes that I've worn that I've bought from that I bought brand new from the store. It's amazing. Thrift shops help. I feel like here we go. Environmentally speaking, it's very efficient for our for my god, for the circular economy of fashion, because I feel like especially with certain stores, they're very wasteful. I feel like that's another thing about Western culture that I feel like I noticed. There is just this big culture of waste. Like, oh, once this season's done, okay, whatever, like, okay, throw it all out. Like, throw it all out, we're starting anew. Whereas with thrift shops, I feel like, and just trends in general, I feel like it always comes back around. That I feel like thrift shops are kind of like a time portal to the time when this trend was a thing or whatever. Like, I feel like this shirt, like for example, this shirt, I feel like was a thing in mid 2000s. Let's just say like mid 2000s. And the fact that I found this in a thrift shop in 2020 for $5 where the person who originally owned this probably could have bought it for what, 30, 40, worn it once or twice and just threw it away, whereas me, I'm wearing the living crap out of it. And I feel like there's this regaining sense of humanity of being able to find something, claiming it as your own, and it's like, look what I found. I like it. This is cool. Like, ah.
Absolutely. I think you should get sponsored by thrift shops because that was a perfect commercial.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Do you
So there
have
you go.
any major thrift stores in particular that you like going to, or just like little hole in the wall shacks?
Hole in the walls for sure. Hole in the walls are the best. Um, Goodwills are great. Yeah, Goodwills are great. It's just I feel like since they're more popular and they're a chain, people go to them first. So with more local thrift shops, I feel like I find more unique things in there. I funny story. So I donated a lunchbox, like an old lunchbox that I had at this specific thrift shop, and I come back 2 years later, it's still there. I'm like, are you kidding me? No one has bought this? But yeah, just wanted to share that. But yeah, hole in the walls for sure. Hashtag support local businesses. So
Absolutely.
mhm.
I like hole in the wall restaurants, so I feel you.
Yes, dude. Yes, yes.
For
Oh my
real.
gosh, they're the best. Ah! Okay, oh god, I can't. I don't get me started. Just don't. I
Girl,
love hole in the wall
listen.
wrestling.
Food, animals, and children are my favorite topics, so we can go all day. Like,
Let's go. Oh my goodness. Hole in the walls. Like I love family owned restaurants because you can just see the heart and soul that they pour into every meal, and you feel like you're at home with them. That's the kind of feeling that I look for when I walk into a restaurant. Like there was this burger place there was this tiny, slightly dingy burger place that I've gone to, and on the outside it's not the most appealing, but then you walk in and you're just greeted with people who have the warmest spirit. They have the warmest energy, and it genuinely feels like you've got your dad or your uncle or insert it was a male it was a male that was cooking. But it's just having a familial male figure just cooking for you at a family gathering. That's what it felt like, and that's what I look for.
I know that's right. We have a place where I'm from. It's called El Chapiado. It's like a Latino food.
Mm-hmm.
Man, all right. Let me tell you. When you walk in there, it looks like a thrift shop. It might be a thrift. Listen, they have. I seen clothes in there. I seen food in there, like little candy snacks. I seen
Mm-hmm.
groceries. I seen washers and dryers. I seen, I seen wallets, hats, purses. I seen music. All right, but that's in the front of it. It's a small store too, but it
Yeah.
is it's just big enough that you can't see the back of it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It sounds crazy.
Yeah.
I might not even be talking about it. Mm,
It's
mm.
fine. It's fine.
No, it might be. It might not be completely. Oh no. Oh, I ain't gonna say everything, but boom, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. This the reason why I said all of that is because at the beginning it's a regular store. It looks like a Dollar General or a Family Dollar or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it has candy out the wazoo. I'm talking about this type of Latino candy from Mexico that I ain't never seen before. They have like when we was in school, like some of the children who were Latino used to bring it, but this is a whole. They have as much candy as I have flags in the background. Like I'm like, what? So it's a candy store. You can get your washing and dryers there. You can get your clothes. You can get your shoes. You can get your necessities. They have soap and everything. But anyways, in the back of it, they have like these booths. They have like 10 booths, and
Mm-hmm.
they have a little bar. And he man, they have a it's a restaurant in the back of it, in the back of a shopping center, of a shopping store. They have a restaurant, and I'm talking about this the best Latino food I've ever had. Like, girl, like they take Taco Bell out of business where I'm from. Like, they're just so good, but a lot of people don't know about it. A lot of people don't know
Mm-hmm.
about it. But it's like when you first walk in there, all you see is the store stuff. You gotta walk to the back to get the food. That's how I found it one day. I was walking by, I was going to Belk, and like I was like, "What's that smell? Something smell good." And you know me, I like food. I don't
Yeah.
care. I'll go anywhere. So I went in there. I was like, "Is somebody eating here? What's that smell?" He was like, "What's up, my friend? We got some food in the back before you go ahead." I'm like, "What?" I fell in love. Fell in love. Like I'm talking about. Every time I go there, I just give them a 20. My food be $9, bro. No, you gotta
like
give it
it's
to get
like it's worth twice that much.
for
What are you talking
real.
about? Yeah.
Gotta give him the dub. Gotta
Yeah.
give it to him. Gotta
Of
give it to him.
course. Yeah.
Uh
You're
uh
talking
uh.
about a swap meet. Are you
That's
talking about a
exact.
swap meet?
But
Yes. Okay.
but all right. So it's not. It's literally it's between Belk, Target, and TJ Maxx. It's an actual store. It's called El Chapiatos. But when you walk in, it's a swap meet. And in the
Oh,
back,
for
they have a
sure.
restaurant.
Oh, got you.
Like,
Got
but
you.
it's
Okay,
all
for
in
sure.
one
For sure.
store, and it's family owned. There's not. They have 5 workers in there.
Mhm.
5. That's it. And it is just so good. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh! It got to the point where they let man. I tell them I shouldn't be saying all this stuff, but I love them so much. Like you
You
don't
can edit
understand.
it out. We'll keep this between us. It's
Oh
fine.
nah, I need to no. People need to hear this because
No,
El
that's okay.
Chapiado. People where I'm from, if you from where I'm from, go to El Chapiado and look out for them. Give them a dub. Give them
For
20.
sure.
It's just every time. I don't care if you
Uh,
go to get a drink. Give them 20. Like, I don't know. Just give it to them. They don't ask for it at all. They don't ask for it, but like they deserve it.
for
It got
sure.
to the point where they have 2 cooks. Well, they have like 3 cooks. It's a child. He's like 15 or 16. He's cool. It's an older man, heavy set guy. He's so cool. And they have a grandma.
Oh, game over. Game
Man,
over.
who
Game
you
over.
telling?
Game
But it's
over. The
you got to
moment
get
you
cool.
the
Go
moment
ahead.
the moment you have an abuela behind the stove in the kitchen, just grinding away. You don't talk to her. You don't get in her way. You let her do her thing, and you're gonna come out happy.
Right. So I don't need to say no more about that part. You already know the rest about the food.
Oh, of
Like
course. Oh my
they
goodness.
they bless me so much. Like this the reason why I'm gonna tell you the reason why I started giving them 20s, just because like one
For
day
sure.
I talked to him like, all right, so usually I always get a burrito. I love burritos. I get a burrito and it come with some with like some beans. It come with some beans and some white cheese on it. That's all you get.
Ooh.
So
Mhm.
then one day I asked him like, the manager, the dude that owned it, he's like 30 something. I was like, so look, bro, do y'all have rice or noodles or what else do y'all have? He was like, yeah, we got some rice, my friend. I was like, yeah, man, can I try the rice instead of the beans this time? I said, how much extra is it gonna charge? It's gonna cost. This before I was giving him 20s. He was like, man, don't worry about it, we're good. So boom, he bring my plate back. Girl, listen, let me tell you. Let me see if I got a bag. Let me see if I got a bag. No, I ain't got no bag. I'm gonna just use hypothetically. Let's just say this the bag. When he gave me the bag of food, I grabbed it and my hand just dropped. I'm like, whoa, what is this? Filled my plate up, rice, beans, lettuce, uh, other meat on the side, cheese out the wazoo, everything. They looked out for me. Like I'm like, what? And I'm black. Now this my listen. Now me just going there, like I don't care, I'll go anywhere, but me going there, I'm out of place. I'm not supposed to be there. And they looking at me, they treating me like I'm their nephew, like I'm their
Mhm.
son.
That's the
What?
best.
You get a 20. You get a 20. If I was rich, I'd give you a 50, but I ain't got it. For real.
We'll
So
get you
yeah,
there. We'll get you there.
I know that's right. El Chapiato. Oh my gosh. Like, all right, so the last thing is. So
No
I had to
worries.
get
Go
I had to
off.
get
Go off.
cool with him first. For like I went there like I say 7, 8 times before like all right, so I went there 3 or 4 times and then I asked about the rice. And then it's like 5 or 6 more times after that. The next time I came in, I sent I placed my order, and then this little kid came out the back. He was like, "How you doing, man? What you ordering today?" I said, "I'm getting a burrito." I never seen him before. He was like, "Okay, cool, cool." Then the heavy set guy come out. "Hey, man, what you getting today?" "I'm getting a burrito. Can I get a little bit more cheese on it? I'll pay extra for it." He's like, "Don't worry, my brother. Don't worry, my brother. I got you." I'm like, "All right, cool." So then the grandma came and brought me the food. Girl, she hit the grandma out the back. Now I ain't never seen her. Now I done been here
Oh
10
my
times.
god.
I done came to
Oh
this
my.
place 10 times. I ain't never seen the grandma. She come and hand me my food like, here you go, baby. This is before COVID hit. Give me, give me a hug. Give me a hug. I gave her a hug. The people
That's it.
that,
You're stuck with them for life.
oh yeah, oh
They
yeah,
better be at your wedding if you're getting married. They better be in. They better be invited to everything.
oh
Oh
yeah.
my god, you're stuck with them.
They're getting a phone
Oh, that's
call
the
to my
best.
hospital whenever my future wife delivers our baby. Yeah, I'm calling them. Yeah, come on, come see, look, come see little Tony.
Little Tony. Oh,
For real. But
that's
yeah,
the.
like the
Those are the
man,
best. Oh my
I gave
gosh.
when I gave her a hug. There's only 10 booths in there, so it's not packed. It's not packed. But like,
Mm.
and this is before COVID hit. Um, when I gave her the hug, the customers in there just looked at me like they just looking like, what's going on? Like, why is this hugging this old lady? Uh, Hey, she my grandma now. I don't
she
care.
my,
For real. She my grandma.
she my grandma now.
For
Nobody.
real.
Nope. Don't ask any questions. She's my grandmother now. My
What's
god.
crazy is what's crazy is the only time I ever spoke to them in the back was whenever they asked me that one time, what's your food? Other than that, we got this connection, this establishment. We just look at that's it. That's all they need. Hey, they my peoples. I don't care what nobody smells. Look, I love Latinos. I don't care. Just because of my experience at El Chapiato, just shopping there.
Mhm.
They got my heart. I'm telling you, they got
Oh.
my heart. They have my heart. I don't care what nobody say. Those my people right there. We don't even talk. It sounds may you know what, maybe this all in my head. Maybe they just do this to everybody, but I'm tripping. But I don't care. They treat me like I'm royalty in there. For
Oh,
real, they made me feel special. The grandma came and brought me my plate.
that's a big deal. Listen, you can't downplay a moment like that.
That's what I'm.
Grandmas usually tell you, get out of my kitchen, eat my food, and go to sleep because you're gonna be full from eating my food. The fact that she came out herself and brought your food to you, that's a big deal. That's
You know
kind of a
how
big
special I
deal.
feel. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I what you say, a boiler?
Abuela, yeah.
Man, I got a boiler on my side, dog. That's my homie. Yeah, that's my dog. That's my
That's
dog. If, when I haven't been there since COVID hit though. I haven't been there all year. But whenever I go, a boiler. I throw my head up out of. What's up, grandma? Yeah, that's my
she
dog.
knows.
That's my dog.
Where
And
are you
then
from, Tony?
I'm from North Carolina.
Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm from North Carolina, down
Nice.
south where it's
Mm.
bad. We still had the clan, but I ain't gonna speak on that.
Dang. Mm.
Yeah, it's bad down here.
Mm.
And then everybody just from here, like the people who of different complexion to me, they just keep a smile on their face, like act like this the best state in the world.
Mm.
Like it is best state in the world as long as you're not a minority. It's a good state to come to. If you minority, you might as well just stay where you at.
For
You know,
sure.
rest in your time.
Mm.
But yeah, I, I just loved. I just went on a whole 10-minute rant on El Chapiato.
Do it. Do it.
It
I
was so
mean,
worth it. It was so
it's
worth
well
it.
worth it. Yeah. It's well worth sharing a place like that. So, everybody who is watching this, El Chapiaro,
For real.
listen to me. Listen to me, El Chapiaro. Support the
For real.
people. Support Abuela. Do this for
Ooh,
Abuela. Do this for
ooh.
Abuela.
Me thinking this now. If I ever get to be like Dr. Phil or something, there's not gonna be no more El Chapiato. It's El Chapiato on No Two Tony interviews. Yeah, yeah, the whole staff. Yeah,
Do
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's what I'm.
Do it.
Yeah, I got my own little cooking people. I'm gonna look out for them. I'm gonna make sure they straight. I'm gonna make sure they straight.
For sure.
Yeah, girl, I'm glad we had this interview. I'm gonna write this down too. Make sure you look out for El Chapiato. No, because we don't play at all.
Like,
No.
listen, listen. They got your heart. You have the least you could do is give them some give them some time in the spotlight.
For real. All right, so I'm gonna tell you one story about uh stereotypes of African Americans.
Mm.
One thing I don't know if everybody else, a lot of people don't know this, but as far as the African American community, once you find your barber, the dude who cut your hair good, you gonna be with him until you die or he die. Like y'all stuck for life. That yeah, that's how El Chapiato is now with me. They don't know it yet, but yeah, they stuck with me for life. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make that's yeah. Yeah, I'm stuck with them for life. I done found my favorite restaurant. That's
I'm sure they
yeah.
know. I'm sure they know.
Every time I walk in there, man, if I had 50 teeth, all of them be showing. I'm telling you, I be smiling so hard. For real. They don't care. And I don't they don't man, they show a lot of love. I don't care what nobody say. They show love. Alright. I'm sorry if we're going on a rant, but it was much
No,
needed.
don't be sorry. This is the nature of a good. This is the nature of a good interview. You can edit this out. This is the nature of a good interview. Is when you and the person are just vibing.
For sure. For sure. No, I'm not gonna edit out because people need to hear that. They need to hear that part.
They need to
For
hear it.
real. They need to hear that.
They need to hear about El Chapiato.
For real. That's my place. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I've never seen anybody who's not Latino going there. I've been the only person who I've seen that's black. And I've never seen no Caucasians in there. I don't know. That's my place though. I don't care what nobody say. That's my place. I be trying to tell people where I'm from, go there, but they don't like listening to me. They just missing out. They go to Taco Bell. Y'all go ahead, y'all can have it.
Oh
I'm
God.
not going to Taco Bell. I mean, I like Taco Bell now. I like everything, but still, no. El Chapiato.
For sure.
Spend that dub, get in the club. That's it. Give him the dub back. Give it to him at the door.
What a motto. What a motto.
Give it to him at the door. Be like, here, bro. Let's go to the
Like,
back.
do your thing.
For real. I don't care what you do. They like. I don't even like. I haven't been there all year, but I'm telling you, when I walk up there, I just give my money and I go sit down. Whatever they bring back is what I'm gonna eat. For real.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't no. I don't place no orders no more. I just whatever. I say burrito. That's it, burrito. What kind? It don't matter. I done had everything out for real. They done made it every type of way. But yeah. All right, so Miss Nadine, thank you for letting me rant about El Chapiato.
Dude, I love seeing people passionate about something and just letting I like letting people's passions, just out because I feel like it needs to be heard. Because people need to know that they need to eat at El Chapiato.
Okay.
Next thing you know, they're gonna have a Tony special. Ooh, when?
Nah, I'm cool. I don't even need no special. I like everything on the menu. I'm sorry, I can't have no special. I can't. But I will tell y'all, hey, if you want to be like me, get the burrito and tell them hook it up. Tell them hook it up. Just give me your money first though. Give like just out of respect, give it to them. Like, here, I got $20. Or if you ain't got $20, say, look, I got $10. Look out for them. Be like, oh, you keep the whole thing. I just want some food. And they serve. They serve food. So get your thing on. You just can't take nothing out the store. Cause then no, you gotta. If you get some drink, you gotta leave it in there. Just finish your drink while you're in the store. Cause they don't want you to be intoxicated while you leaving. Do your thing. Chapiato. Shout out. They know they thing. I gotta move on.
Okay, for sure.
I gotta move on. I got to. I'll be there. Girl, the title will change from interview with Nadine to sponsored by El Chapiato.
All right.
So,
let's go.
My next question, Miss Nadine, is what was your favorite subjects in school?
Sorry, I'm still thinking about the last conversation.
Oh yeah, El Chapiato.
Oh my god. I like I said, since I spent my first year wanting to be a marine biologist, marine biology for sure. Chemistry I wasn't really that big of a fan of. It's very conceptual for me. Like I like applying, like physically applying things. So art, I'm not an artist. Like I'm not an artist by any means, but like just the concept of, putting yourself into art, no matter what that looks like. That's what I loved about art so much. And oh god, I think I liked English too. Yeah, I think I liked English too because just because of the literary aspect of it. Like I'm also minoring in theater, so I like reading plays. I like reading scripts. Um, yeah, I like reading plays. I like reading scripts. I have in my browser, I bookmarked the Knives Out script because I love that movie so much. I searched far and wide on the internet to find that script, and I have it, and I've been reading it ever since. So reading, yeah,
That's cool. That's cool.
for sure.
What's your least favorite subject?
Chemistry. Chemistry. Math sometimes. Yeah, math sometimes. I never made it. I don't think I ever did calculus because I don't remember being in that much pain. I don't remember putting myself through that much pain in high school for a math class. But yeah, math sometimes. Oh,
I don't like chemistry or physics. I'm cool with those two.
for sure, for sure.
My next question is, what was your 3 favorite lunches in grade school?
Oh my god. I always
Yeah.
brought my own. Plus, backstory on me. I moved here when I was 10 years old. So I was already in 4th grade, and even then um I brought lunches from home. But for some reason I don't remember any of them. I just remember they had rice. I think I brought mushroom soup to school once with rice, and I think obviously some mushrooms. And I think there was if I could remember correctly, I think there was like chopped up burgers in there. Oh my god. That was so good. Um yeah. I I don't remember eating like like school lunches like from the school, so I don't really have a good answer for this. I'm sorry.
That's good. That's good. Cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. So I have about 10 more questions for you, but
For sure.
these are going to be a little bit more in depth or difficult.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
The first ones we just asked, those are like the easy warm up questions, just to get you, see if you are comfortable with it, see if you like it so far. Um, okay,
I mean,
so
we spent 10 minutes on El Chapiado, Tony. I think we're way past this.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yep.
They have my heart. They have my heart. I can't even lie. Can't nobody say nothing bad about it. Not in front of me. Tell you
Not in
that.
front of you.
They
On
can
site.
oh,
On site.
faster than you can blink. I'm telling you. I'm talking about I can see them on the news, right? For any type of heinous crime. No, they didn't. I'll go to trial for. Oh,
You will
sorry.
represent the. You will be their lawyer. Like, I'm so sorry. What do you mean burnt bean? They didn't burn a bean. This person doesn't
Mm-mm,
have taste
mm-mm, 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 at all.
at all.
Ooh, I'm like SpongeBob on the episode whenever the big thing came in, he had to pick his tongue up and found all the pickles. There goes the bean right there. No, open your mouth up. Mm-mm. We need all the evidence we can get.
Oh
Mm-mm.
my god.
Yeah, that's me. I love El Chapiato more than SpongeBob loves working at a Krusty Krab. I'm
Ooh,
telling
that
you.
says a lot.
I'm
Tell
telling
him.
you.
Tell him.
See, I'm going. Don't break. Please
Here
don't
we.
break it up
Here.
again. Don't break it up
No, no.
again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get me started.
All right. Go on.
It's cool. It's been a cool interview. I like this one. It's cool.
Hey.
It's cool. Mm, mm. All right. Next question. Next question. All right. So these two questions go back to back. So just to give you a better understanding. My first question is, what are your plans for the next 5 years? And then my second question is, what are your plans for the next 10 years?
Oh my. Oh. Okay. Wait. Let me
Take your
see.
time. Take your
I
time.
actually might have written my what is it? My 3 to 5 year plan down, but plans always change. Is my favorite part about plans is that it's not really kind of set in stone. If you here we go. Oh, sorry, one sec. Ah, there we go.
Okay, it's okay.
All right. So we actually did this assignment in a class, so I'll just list everything.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, one of them is to go back to therapy because I was in therapy, I think, last summer for a good maybe for a solid maybe like 4 or 5 months, and that helped me a lot. But I wish I was able to stay on it long enough and gotten to know my therapist better because I feel like we were about to like make a breakthrough until I had to stop. So go back to therapy and then definitely stay consistent with the lessons that I learned in therapy and like the kind of coping mechanisms that I've been taught. Um, oh, of course, graduate college, but I'm doing that in May. So, hair flip for me. Thank you. And then I want to do freelance journalism work for a bit because I've been in school for so long that I like masters. No, thank you, not right now. Like school can wait. I would love to actually like take what I've learned and actually like apply everything that I've learned. You know, like I want to test and see if I retained anything in the 5 years I was in college. Um, I I want to move out, but with the state of the world right now, I don't think that's kind of a good idea. But we'll see what happens within the next 5 years. And another goal I have is to have Twitch be my side hustle, like grow as much as I can on Twitch that I can like prof. I guess profit off of it is not the right word, but I don't know. But I want to here, let me reword it. Sorry. So if you want to edit that out, it's fine. I would want to build a bigger community on Twitch because I am in different communities right now, and I just see the love, and I see like this positivity that is being spread all around, and I would want that for myself too. You know, I want to create a little community to kind of create my little frienditos as I call them on my Discord. But I want to create a community of frienditos. You know, that'd be so cool. You know, um, I would eventually like to make money off of Twitch. I guess that's so weird for me to say, but yeah, I would eventually like to make money off of Twitch. But right now, it's not really like the goal for me. Like I said, building a community is what I want to do. I want to just stay consistent with Twitch because I've Twitch is one of those things where, or at least like the idea of me starting Twitch is kind of the same idea that I've had like with starting YouTube, starting a blog, starting all of these different platforms that I have and I just kind of fell off with it. So that's that. 10 years. Be established in my career, no matter what that looks like. To pay off my car and get married.
I hope you reach all your goals. Those good goals. Those good
Thank
goals.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Do you have any special talents?
Um, I don't think I do.
I mean, communication is one. You own it. You,
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
you got it.
Thank you.
You got
I
it.
appreciate I appreciate that.
That's definitely a talent.
Thank you.
Definitely a talent.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hidden skill? I don't know. Genuinely, like I don't know. I don't know if I have any hidden talents that I have.
Can you
Sorry.
draw?
Not well, no. Yeah, not well, no. I feel like I have I've started a lot of different talents, if you will, or I've taken in different talents, but I've never like mastered any of them, so I'm kind of just meh in all of them.
That means you're just a jack or a queen of all trades.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
thanks.
Your
Thank you.
special talents is multitasking. Okay, you could be doing this one day, and the next second you on something else.
There you
Yeah,
go. There you
that's how you
go.
doing efficiency. Yeah,
Helping me figure out who I am. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate
straight
that.
up, Miss Nadine, the most
Thank
diverse person in this world.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely,
Oh my gosh, an
that's how you
honor.
do it. That's how you
Thank
do
you.
it. All right, so my next question for you is, what would you like to tell the girls of the future who are 20 years and younger? My next question is going to be, what would you like to tell the women of the future who are 20 years and older? Just to let you know.
Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Saying no is a powerful thing. No matter what that is. Whether it's a simple action to you, it may be a big deal for other people, but learning how to say no is probably one of the best things that you could ever learn for yourself. Um what else? Oh, don't believe in the representation of beauty in media all the time because when it comes to the media, there is this unspoken but very obvious bias of Eurocentric beauty standards of being light skinned, being skinny, being tall, looking like a Victoria's Secret model, essentially. Not everybody has the genetics to do that. So don't beat yourself up for not having that kind of, for not looking like them, essentially. You're a human being with, you're a human being with extra flab on your skin. That's fine. You're a human fucking being, dude. Be a freaking human. Don't let that kind of representation of media affect the way that you look at yourself to the point where you hate yourself, or to the point where um you don't like the skin that you're born in. It's gonna take, as far as confidence, it's gonna take some time to build it up, because when, especially like teenagers, it's gonna take some time, because you're so conscious of everything. Like, oh my gosh, like this person's talking about me, blah blah blah, or like this person has something I don't, and it's like, okay, and you're you. What else do you need? Like, I feel like I wish I could have told that to my younger self, because I look back very fondly at my younger self, and I'm like, and I also, the negative thoughts, and like the not so, yeah, negative and not so positive, like thoughts and like memories and moments that I have, it comes back to me, and I'm just like, why was I so caught up in this? Why? Like, I understand that I was younger, I didn't know any better, but why did I see it in this light? You know. So that's that. 3, never let I feel like this will be my final thing to say, because I like letting people learn for themselves at the same time. 3, never let a person tell you who you should be. No matter who it is, do not let a person tell you who you should be. Okay.
That's cool. That's cool. Those are great answers. Now,
Thank
my
you.
next question is, what would you like to tell the women of the future, 20 years older?
20 years or older. Oh man. I'm talking to people my age, essentially. Um, take your time. Take your time. I feel like there's this weird, like, looming there's this weird looming thought that that once you enter your 20s, it's like, all right, you have to accomplish this and this within the next 10 years, and you have to grow as a person at the same time, be established in your career. Oh, you want to be a housewife? What? You're settling? Oh, you want to be a career woman? You're not finding a husband for you? Screw all that. Take your time. Do what you want. Be a human in this world. There's no such thing a as a set timeline to do everything. Because I feel like if you keep chasing for that timeline, you lose yourself. And I feel like that's the worst thing, that one of the worst things emotionally that could happen to anybody in general, but in this specific question, for a woman. So take your time, become comfortable with who you are, no matter how long that takes. 3, with taking your time, also take your time to heal from traumas that you've been through. Because I feel like society, yeah, society, um, people in current society, like, are so pushy to suppress feelings in general. Like, let your feelings out. Like, if somebody hurts you, tell them that they hurt you. If somebody said something that didn't sit right with you, tell them. And forgiveness is so important, whether the other person knows it or not. Especially the most important person that you need to forgive is yourself. Whether it was something that you did when you're younger, some horrible decision, whatever that may be, some decision that you made that should have gone a different way, forgive yourself for that and move on, because I feel like the longer that you hold on to regret, the longer that you, and this, like I said, this doesn't apply to just women, but in this case it does. Um, the longer you hold on to regret, the longer you hold on to resentment, the more time that you're losing away from, I guess, being happy. Being happy is not the statement that I'm trying to, that it's not the exact statement that I wanted to put out for that. But yeah, the longer you hold on to resentment, the longer you hold on to pain, the more that you don't realize what's in front of you, the more that you lose out on the great things that are in front of you, because you're so focused on, I should have done this, I should have done that. And I'm also talking to myself when it comes to giving this advice too. So there you go.
That was really good. You, you ain't said nothing wrong at all. Everything you said was spot on. Okay, so my next question is, what would you tell your future self 20 years from now?
Oh, girl, drink some wine. You did everything right. Get, okay, actually, verbatim, this is what I would say. Sweetheart, sit down, grab a glass of wine, listen to me. You're doing great. Okay? I don't know where you are in life, but you're doing great. So sit the hell down, breathe for a second, look around you, be grateful for what you're seeing, what you're feeling, and the fact that you can even think about what you're seeing or feeling as deeply in the way that you do. Sip your wine, be thankful.
Pig. All right.
Period.
So, my next question is, what is your message to your future husband 20 years from now?
um,
That was an evil laugh. That wasn't a regular laugh. That's a different laugh. You haven't laughed out just like that the whole.
I had a person that came into mind, honestly. Like, so, and seeing how they are now and trying to imagine him like 20 years from now, I'm just like, what? I'm just like, huh? Okay. To my future husband, 20 years from now, he knows who he is. I hope that we've built a great enough relationship with our kids that they don't have to overcome any traumas that we may have caused, whether we knew it or not. Because I feel like people go through trauma. Like everyone has skeletons in their closet, you know, that whether they acknowledge it or not, we all have them, and it's fine. However, I feel like for me, one of the most heartbreaking traumas to have to overcome is familial trauma and parental trauma. Whether it's, no matter what that looks like, whether it's like mental, emotional, God forbid physical, but mostly mental and emotional, So I am, that's just one of my biggest hopes for my future husband and I. Um, what else do I want to tell him? I hope you're still cooking, because he's a excellent cook. Oh my goodness, he's taught me so much. But yeah, I hope he's still cooking for our kids and for me, of course, but mostly for our kids. um, what else? I just hope he's happy.
Absolutely. All right. So, this is my last question like this, but I have some more questions for you. What is your
For
message
sure.
to your future children 20 years from now?
Oh, for my kids. Oh my goodness. Know that I love them first and foremost. That I my to my kids, wherever and wherever. What the hell am I trying to say to my kids? If you ever find this interview, if you're ever digging through mom's archives, just know that I love you. Just know that you mean the world to me and more. Um, no, but like for real, like I will do anything for my kids. You know, I'm not gonna do what I said I did, but yeah, just the amount of love that I hope I'm giving them. I hope that I'm giving them enough love and more. I hope that I'm doing great as a mom because I feel like ever since I got the maternal, like I embraced the maternal instincts that I have or whatever, I just my biggest hope really for my kids and just my family in general is that I'm a good mom and that I do right by my family. Um what else? Um oh, to my daughters, don't get bangs. Don't get bangs. Talk it out with me first. Let's see what's going on and then we'll go from there. To my boys, if a girl says no, she freaking means it. Don't do anything further. If she says no, she says no. Don't take it any way else. Just no. If she changes her mind, then let her change her mind. Don't coerce her into changing her mind. Mom's watching. Okay.
Oh, what is your kid? How you already disciplining your future children? That's I'm cool. Hey, well, look, if you ever want to babysit, I have something for you one
For
day.
sure.
I need that.
like she said no. Sit down. That's all I'm gonna tell them.
I feel like you're about to tell them go get a time out or something. Dang, that's what's up.
Oh my
Mm,
goodness. I just
all
hope I do right by my kids. That's just the biggest, I guess, concern that I have, and just the biggest thing that I'm hoping to give them is that I do right by them because they deserve it.
that's my concern too. I just hope when I'm 80, they can take care of me or put me somewhere in a safe spot. That's like, hey, bro, because my mom might not be there no more. You know, I don't know my future. So shoot, I just hope my kids make sure I'm taken care of. That's it.
For
Even if they
sure.
not taking care of me, hey, put me in a nursing home. I'm cool with that. Hey, as long as somebody there to have my watch me or something, you know. Mm-mm.
I feel
Mm-mm.
that. I feel that.
I might go psycho and try to go I might be in California trying to walk the El Chapiado in North Carolina. You know, ain't no telling. Mm, mm-mm. Like, I just want one more burrito. But yeah,
Just one more time.
for real. Ooh, let me say this. So I do
Mm.
say like I feel like I don't care, but they just have my heart. El Chapiado has my heart. But I stayed in California for the summer
Hmm.
last year, and they have dollar tacos, and it's like this as big as my palm. It's just a little piece of
Hmm.
bread. It's like a tortilla, like a mini tortilla with meat and cheese and whatever you want to put on it. Them things good too. Shout out to California. Yeah, and
We
it's
got
like,
good tacos.
are you in California?
Yeah, I'm in California. Oh, yeah, I'm in Southern California.
Oh, I'm so glad we connect on the same time zone because when I was saying, I'm so glad you wasn't thinking your tennis instead of my. You you did your thing. I
I
appreciate
got
it.
you.
I
I
appreciate it.
got you.
Let me tell you this. All right, so I went to my first place. I went to Blythe. Then I went to what was other Indio. Then I went to Fresno. Then I went to what was the other place? Bakersfield, uh, Oakland, and then my last stop was Los Angeles. Boom. Los Angeles had the dollar taco. It wasn't no store. It was just on the side of the road, just with a line of 50 people, and just to
Mm.
get tacos. Man, them things were so good. It was like, all right, so I like greasy food. Well, yeah, I like greasy food. So it's like it might just be for me, but it was just the grease they had, like made the taco soft and hot, and oh no, it's just so good. Like it's not grease. It's just like it's like mini grease, like oil, but it's not. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how to explain. It's just so good. I don't know.
I got you. I got you. I got
But
you.
where I'm
I know what
from,
you mean.
we don't have that. We do not have that. We don't have Latino people on the side of the road just hustling, trying to get them some money from just by making some food. Like
Yeah.
that's
Mm-hmm.
what we need. Like, mm, 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 mm. I mean, should we giving all the money to the big establishments anyway? We might as well look out for little Susie and them. Might as well look out
Mm-hmm.
for little Susie and her family.
For sure. Wait, I'm so sorry. My phone's dying, so let me just
Nah, you
switch over
good. You good.
things.
You
I'm
good. You
sorry.
good. You good.
Okay, so that's one.
Okay. In the meantime, while she get her stuff straight, we just want to take a commercial break and talk to our sponsors. This first message is the first. Our first sponsor is brought to you by Fuck Racism. Y'all gotta stop being racist just because of somebody else's color of their skin. Like
Amen.
we just want love. Like we just want love, just like y'all. If you don't want to give us no love, just throw your head up, keep it moving. You know how to open your mouth. You know how to say nothing bad. You just mind your business and keep it moving. That's it. Now, thank you for waiting for these messages. Now we're back to our presumed schedule. I don't know what I just said, but it sounded good. I told you I'm not no
It
journalist.
sounded great.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Am I good?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
All right. So, my next question for you is what is your message to the women around the world?
You freaking go, baby! You're doing your thing!
Hold on, hold on. Hold on. All right, so this microphone, I can hear you good, but it's a little bit different. Like it sounds like you far in the background. If that makes sense.
Oh. Is that, hold on. Where is the microphone? The microphone's right here. Is that okay? Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cool.
This
I
one
can hear
doesn't
you.
have a,
I can hear you. It's
yeah.
okay.
It doesn't have a thing, but yeah. Sorry, I had to
Yeah, you
downgrade
go,
a little bit.
baby. For real.
You go, baby! Oh my God, you're doing your thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alexa, play "Independent Women" by Destiny Child. Really, like that has been my like. I'll be honest. The first time I heard it was from that Charlie's Angels movie, the OG with Lucy Liu, Drew Barrymore, and Cameron Diaz. The only Charlie's Angels movie that I acknowledge. Okay, the first time I heard this song, I was like, oh, it's got a nice groove to it, and then I started listening to it, and I was like, this is me. But yes, that's my theme song for all that. That's the song that I would love all of the women in the world to listen to at this very moment, no matter where they are in their life. Just listen to that song. It'll put you in a good mood. Just a little serotonin boost for you. So you go, girl. You go. I'm so proud of you. You're doing great. You look beautiful. My goodness. Look at you. A creation of God himself.
Mm,
Mm,
that's okay. We done?
you're done.
Oh, okay. That's how you do it. All right. So, Miss Nadine, my next question is: do you have any shout outs that you would like to make to your friends or to your family?
Ooh. Okay. First of all, shout out to my family. Thank you guys for supporting me after all this time. I know I'm weird. I know I am, for lack of a better term, the black sheep of the family. I am I'm doing a bunch of quirky things, but thank you for supporting me through all of it anyway. I know you're kind of sketched out at first, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It happens. What else? Shout out to my friends. You guys are so great. Oh my goodness, you guys are so great. You guys are all doing your own thing. Um, shout out to the homies on Twitch. You guys are also doing your thing. You guys are doing great. Oh my goodness, I will subscribe any day. Any day to the people that I'm subscribed to. So shout out to y'all. Y'all are great. Much love. Much love. What else? Shout out to my boyfriend. I know I'm weird. I know I'm weird and I have a lot of work sometimes, but thank you so much for loving me through it all. I love you so much. Mwah. Who else do I want to do? Oh, future self, if you're ever watching this, Tony's great. That's Sapiato. You'll know. You'll know.
For real.
Period. But, honey, future self, you're doing great. Okay? You're doing great. Okay, cool. That's it.
Are there any nicknames that you would like to say that only that you or your friends will know? All right,
Like,
the reason why I asked is because, like, all right, so if somebody was ask me that, like, do I have any shout outs? I'll say, like, boom. I'll say, ooh, I shouldn't say this, but I don't care. Look, I say, I love all y'all boys. Shout out Day Day, Lolo, Sleeves, Deuce, Knocky, Breeze, you know, Rah Rah, Gigi, Kiki, you know, like, but it's like, I can't say their real names because, you know, like, by the way, we all need to come together. We need to stop fighting each other because, man, the Caucasian man don't want us to succeed anyway. So we got to help each other succeed because they definitely bringing us down. So we don't need to bring each other down. That's all I can say. But boom,
exactly.
Yeah. Do you have any nicknames that you would like to say that only you and your friends will know? If not, it's okay. I was just giving you an example.
Not that I'm aware of. We're all pretty transparent. Yeah. We all just use our government names.
Absolutely. That's cool. That's cool.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So, Miss Nadine, my next question for you is, and I have like 3 or 4 more questions. We're almost done.
You're good.
My first one is, what did your parents teach you as a child that you would like to teach your children in the future? Excuse me. Besides hiccup. Hiccup don't count.
Just when you're passionate about something, put your heart and soul into it, and people will follow you. Because when people see how passionate you are about something, when people see how passionate you are about something, they resonate with that so easily. You know, like I'm gonna use this example. The way that our friend Tony here. Listen, I gotta. You see what I mean? That passion, that love, that just fire that you have for the love of El Chapiero. That's the kind of passion that you want to hone in your life. Yeah, that's the kind of passion that you want to have in your life, no matter what that's for. You know, as long as you're not hurting anybody and you're passionate about it, freaking take it and run. You know, just take it and run with it and explain to people what you're doing. You know, let them know, like, hey, I'm doing this, and you don't need so much to me because X, Y, Z, and you know, I really want to grow in it, and da 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 da. Go on and on and on and on and on about it. And people love seeing that because it inspires them to find what they're passionate about in their life. You know, so that's one thing for sure. 3 is to love, to just love. I feel like if there's anything my parents taught me, it's unconditional love, and is to love and not expect anything in return. You know, because once it starts to get conditional, it doesn't resonate with people as much. It doesn't resonate with people as much, whether it's romantic or platonic. The moment a relationship, or the moment you put your love into something and there's conditions behind it, it starts to not work. It shows through later on. So love unconditionally.
That's not love. That's happiness. And it's not genuine at all.
Exactly.
You might as well lead them and go find somebody who you can really love, because they don't need to be with you if you only gonna half-ass love they ass.
Tell them, Tony. Tell them.
Ashley. Sorry. Shoot.
to Ashley.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All the Ashleys in the world are like, what did I do?
She know what she did, dog. Girl,
She
know
know.
what she did. For real, that's
Ashley
cool.
girl.
Tell her she gotta
Work
do
on
better.
it, girl.
Say she gotta do better. Tell her she gotta do better.
Ashley girl. You gotta work on it. You gotta do better. You gotta do better, girl. Oh shoot.
All right. So this has been the most off-topic interview I've had so far, and I love it. This is cool. This was cool. Like,
Oh,
this was cool.
I've enjoyed this time. This has been great. I've had a very long day, and I appreciate just having a very close, very like open and candid interview. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
I feel like we've known each other for years.
Girl, who you telling? Hey, you ever come to North Carolina? I'll take you to my abuelas, my grandmas. Hey, come chill with us and get some real soul food. You in California, y'all don't eat like we do.
I know. I know.
For real. Girl, listen. I'm gonna just run down. I'm gonna give you a little rundown. All right. Thanksgiving,
Okay.
Christmas. Boom. First thing I want to say, my grandma cook every day. Almost every day. She got some food. Something hot. And she ain't never cooked nothing nasty. That's the second thing. Third thing I want to tell you is every Sunday is like everybody else's Thanksgiving. Promise you that. Every Sunday. Every is Thanksgiving. Yeah, and that's just
Grandma doesn't miss Sunday.
No, that's just how we was brought up. She cooking. Big meals. All right, so boom. Thanksgiving, Christmas. Rice and gravy, ham, collards, turkey, dumplings, butter beans, lima beans, mustard greens, cabbage, broccoli and cheese, but that's the more Caucasian food. But yeah, soul food. Back on it. We on candy yams. What else? Neck bones. Man, look. I don't even want to say fried chicken too. Chicken.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But
wait. Yeah. Question. Does she make cornbread?
Yeah. And it's not and it's not no regular joint. Dang, girl got no flow.
Oh my god. Wait, Tony, listen to me. Listen to me.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
There is nothing. Well, this is an exaggeration, but there is nothing I love more in this world than cornbread. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. I will scream from the mountaintop that I love cornbread with my whole chest. I will do it. I will do it. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. My Google went off. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I gotta chill. Sorry.
You good?
I love cornbread. I love cornbread so much. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're good.
You good? All right.
I have to get that out.
Absolutely. All right. So, do you know what dumplings are?
Obviously, they're not. Okay, explain.
All right. So, I don't even know what it is. It's a down south food. I don't know, but it's like a cooked biscuit, but it's like a cooked biscuit that's cooked with your cabbage and your greens. So it's like, and the inside of it is not hard at all. It's not hard at all. It's hot and it's wet and it's juicy. Just know that. It's like a little bread ball, a bread biscuit, but it's hot, wet, and juicy, and it's a little dense on the inside just so it can stay together. But as soon as you start biting to it, it fall apart. It's like cornbread that's wet and dry, but it's in a circle. Yeah, so I gotta put you on because y'all not eating right over there. I'm telling you, like.
Sign me up, sign me up.
For real.
Oh my goodness,
And my
Bet I'm
grandma.
just gonna show up one day like, hi, good morning, happy Sunday. I'm Tony's friend.
Straight up.
Need I say more?
She gonna say, "Come on in, baby. You drink? You want some liquor? It's some liquor in the cabinet. Go get what you want, baby, and get me a cup too." That's exactly what she gonna say. Yeah,
Oh my god, I can hear it already. I can
yeah.
see it already.
I'm telling you, you come to
Oh,
grandma's house, she gonna give you a kiss on your cheek.
oh my
She gonna
goodness,
give you a hug and a kiss on your cheek. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, also I don't believe in reincarnation because that's not the way I was brought up. But I feel like in my past life, me and you were best friends. I just want to say
I
that.
think
I
so
just want to let
too.
that be known. Just saying. We vibing.
I
Well,
think so
I'm vibing.
too.
I don't know how you feel it. I'm vibing. For sure. You can meet my grandma. I'll take you. For real.
You were my best friend at some point in this. At some point in this life, I'm sure you were my best friend. I'm
Absolutely.
sure.
I
I'm
think you. I don't know.
positive.
Me too. I think so too.
I think so.
We've been long lost childhood friends. That's what it is.
That's what it is. He
Mm-hmm.
goes. Mm-hmm.
All right, so Miss Nadine, I want to tell you, you cool as fuck. You cool as fuck. I don't care what nobody say. Look, anybody hating on Nadine in California, y'all need to get y'all shit together. Cause you just went about it the wrong way. Approach her one more time and try again.
Exactly.
For real.
Step
Just
back, sip your wine if you're of age. Step back, sip your wine or your water. Turn around and come meet me again.
okay. And make sure you bring some damn cornbread.
That's phase one. That's phase one of getting to know me better. Bring me some cornbread and we'll talk.
Cornbread and 3 puppies.
There you go. There you go. That's the deal. Oh well. I didn't make the rules. Tony did.
Okay.
His words, not mine. Sorry. I didn't make the
Shit. Yeah. All right. So, Miss Nadine, my next question for you is how do you feel women are represented in the world?
Oh, here we go. But really, here we go. So I honestly I feel like there's a better we've done a slightly better as people we've done a slightly better job of handling stuff right of treating our women. Whether that's our moms, our sisters, our female cousins, our aunts, whatever, just any female figure that we have in our life. We've done as a collective a better job of lifting them up as of recently. But I still feel like there is this uncalled for and unnecessary hate towards women. And it's like, what do you mean? Like I don't understand misogyny. I don't understand men who think oh, men are better because this and this whatever. I see it especially within um it's very toxic, of course, but within the gaming community. I've been following I end up on this loophole I end up on this loophole of watching game highlights or whatever on YouTube and whatever and stuff like that. And say for example a game like Valorant, a 5v5 competitive shooter game and stuff like that. There are some men out there, not even men, there are some boys out there that they think a girl can't do what they can. And it's like, dude, did you not just watch her ace this entire thing and defuse that spike, and you still think she's bad because she's a girl? What kind of an excuse is that? Just say you're bad at games and go. There's no need to hate on her. There's no need to bag on her like that. And that doesn't even just apply to video games. I'm just pointing out an example within the gaming community is super toxic. They hate towards female gamers because they're girls. They're not supposed to be playing it. Shut up. Move on. Get out. Get out with that. But to circle back on the question, I feel like we need to keep uplifting our women. We need to keep praising them for the life that they give into this world, should they choose to. And to have to go through physically, emotionally, and mentally the things that they go through. Because in my observation of men, I feel like there are some things that biologically they have it easier than women do. Women, we have periods every month for an entire week. Every month. That's the worst subscription that I've ever signed up for. Okay? I didn't sign up for cramps. I didn't sign up to borderline die every month for an entire week. Okay? I didn't ask for it, but here I am. Okay? Here I am, pretending like nothing's happening while a war is going on down there. Need I say more? Please, leave us alone during that week and we will be fine. But yeah, women were great. We're great people. Some are very questionable, especially in how they treat people. But all in all, just the female species in general, we're pretty badass. We are doing things. We are empowering each other to do things. And that's what we need to do more. So, empower women. Lift them up. Say, hey, you're doing great. Just that simple statement of, hey, you're doing great. Or like, hey, you look awesome today. Or hey, you're an amazing person. It's the little things. Men, women are simple. Just compliment her, give her some chocolates, and go.
Absolutely.
And run. Okay. And run. There you go.
All right, so I made an error earlier, Miss Nadine.
Oh, okay.
The question that I just asked you was supposed to be actually the next question, but this question I
Okay.
just asked you ties in with another question. But so I can ask the next question first, or I can ask the previous question that I forgot to ask you earlier. Which one would you like, the previous question or the next question?
We'll do the previous question.
All right, so the previous question is, what would you like people to know about you before they watch your first Twitch stream or watch your first videos?
I'm just a normal person. I am just yet another person during quarantine that started a hobby and I actually want to stick with it. So that's one. Two, what else? I almost did this on YouTube, but I hate editing myself down, especially when it comes to like conversations that I have with either chat or my original concept was to have this with people in my life, and we cook their favorite childhood dishes or something while we have a full on conversation with each other, and just the thought of editing all of that down to comprise a 15-minute video, I can't. I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. I have a very large personality. I'm very animated, so expect that during my streams. But also, I can be very quiet. Cooking is my happy place. Respect that. Okay, that's it.
All right, so Miss Nadine, my next question is, now this ties to the last question that you asked earlier about how women are represented in the world. My next question is, what needs to be changed for women to have more power?
Oh, I feel like it's. I hate to say it's plain and simple, but for me, like the answer I can give you right now is that we need to believe in the power that women hold. Because for far too long, especially during the beginning times, like it's always been up to men. It's always been the man that is in charge or that is representing the tribe, representing the community, whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, I feel like with women are able to do the same and maybe more. So I feel like we just need to give women the chance to show just how qualified they are for love. How, not even qualified. Qualified's not the right word. But yeah, just I can't describe it any any other way besides allowing women to show how powerful they are and how capable they are.
I try to say this every interview, but I be forgetting a lot. I'm taking a social psychology class right now, and
Mhm.
we're just learning like I don't know, we learn a lot of stuff. But one thing that I found out that still can't resonate with me wellly is how do I explain it? I say almost every interview though. All right, so from ages 18 to 28, uh, companies who are ran by mostly Caucasian males tend not to hire women because of risk of pregnancy and having to pay them for being having time off. And that's like a proven fact in America. I don't know about the rest of the world, but in America for sure. If you if a woman is between the ages of 18 and 28, just getting out of college or start trying to start up or the career or whatever, she gets frowned upon in the work environment just because there's a potential for her getting pregnant. Yeah.
That's
Just
so
a
messed
little
up.
bit of
Oh,
knowledge for you, just to let you know.
that's unbelievable. What the heck?
Do you?
A
All right, let
woman
me
can't
ask you
even get
this.
pregnant in the first place without a man. What the heck? At least from
Like,
my knowledge. Oh, wait. Go ahead.
all right, so now they say like that's between the ages of 18 and 28 is whenever women try to settle down and start families and have children and stuff. That's why they say that. But shoot, I can find a little article. If you don't believe me, I can tell you. I can find it for you.
Oh, that's.
For real.
I'm not surprised. I'm unfortunately not surprised that that's even a factor for company. Not even for companies, just a factor that exists in general. That's so messed up. That's a very backwards way of thinking. Like
Absolutely.
you don't want to hire a woman because she's possibly gonna get pregnant. Okay, what if a woman doesn't want kids? What are you gonna do then?
Real.
What are you gonna do? Ask every single woman like, do you plan to have kids? Like, okay, what does that have to do with the job? If she's able to do the job, then who cares if she has kids or not? She can do the job.
For real. But nah, it's just the fact that during the during the process of picking candidates for interviews, whenever some, not all males, but whenever some males see that it's a woman between the ages, they just throw the application away. Just like at the same time, if a person has a crazy name or a weird name, like, and it doesn't seem like Caucasian, they also get their application thrown away. Like if your name was Pocahontas or Suki, oh no, what's another name? Oh no, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like Lilo, off of
Yeah,
Lilo and Stitch. If your name was Lilo, like there's a possibility that your application, no matter how qualified you are, you get thrown in the trash. Like, yeah, just saying. Or they also might give you an interview just to say they're diverse and they don't discriminate, just to automatically decline you. Just saying. Um. So yeah. So I encourage all my women and all my people of color, shoot, even if man anybody who a minority, start your own business. Try to have your own company. Don't try to work for nobody, because even in the workplace they don't treat you right. Like this world is corrupt, and you know try to be as far as away from corruptness as you can. That's it. All right. So yeah. Um. Next question, and this is my last question. This is my last question. So, Miss Nadine, what would you do if you were the president?
I honestly have. I've honestly never thought about this question because I have no plans of going in that direction. Oh my god. Okay. In a perfect world, if I were the president, healthcare, no problem. Just go to the hospital, get yourself a checkup, and walk out only having paid maybe like what, $20 most for a checkup. You don't need to pay
Bruh.
$200 for a checkup. What? Okay, so that's one. Two. Oh my god, I never really thought about this question.
Take your time.
Oh
Take
my
your time.
goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
I mean, you
Oh my
said
goodness.
healthcare. That was a pretty good topic. That's a good one already. You hit the
Yeah.
hammer
That's
on the nail.
that's for me. Thank you. For me, that's super important because having having been that person that didn't have insurance and I got sick, it's always a big concern for me because people they like I grew up in the Philippines for at least like for a good 10 years of my life. We didn't really see like doctors really like at least for me like in the people I grew up with, seeing a doctor was borderline impossible because it's expensive. And it's like, okay, why are we hiring all these professionals? Why do we have all of these professionals if people can't even see them? They can't even get into the door to see them. Like what make it make sense, So healthcare for sure is my number one. So people don't have to worry about getting sick and not knowing what it is and going to WebMD and finding out they died 3 days ago because of the symptoms they have. We can't have people. We can't have an entire population of people thinking they died 3 days ago based off symptoms for the common fever. You know? Yeah. So that's one. Oh God, that's for me. Really, that really is the big thing, the biggest thing. I feel like everything else is still so heavy, and I still am trying to learn more about everything else as a president, like everything else when it comes to governmental rulings and whatever. But healthcare really for me is super important.
Absolutely. Um,
So I'll leave it at that for now.
can I put my little 2 cents in?
Of course,
Alright,
of course.
so
This is your show,
I'm
Tony.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. This is how I feel. I feel like if you graduate, well, first of all, tuition should be free. Just saying, like it's education.
Oh yes. How did I forget about that?
Why would we charge you to learn and to get smart? To get a job, we're gonna charge you. What? What the? We're gonna charge you so you can work and get money. What? Why don't we just help you out? Now, even if all the people who don't like nobody except themselves, they like, oh well, no, we can't just afford to give everybody education. Well, boom, if you graduate from college, no debt. You graduated, you earned it. You shouldn't have to pay no loans back, no nothing. You earned that. Word. That's why we want you here, so you can help us out in the workforce. So why would we even try to hurt you?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you graduate, you gotta pay 100,000. What? Like no. All right. So boom. That's the first thing. Second thing
For
is
sure.
overseas, the military, like our military, is they say it's a requirement that you have to get shot at first before you shoot somebody. Um, it sounds weird, but there's a law for the. I know for the army for sure. There's a law that you have to get fired on you first before you start shooting at people. I think that should be in America with the police. Like, I'm sorry, these people they risk their lives. They know every day they might die. So boom, since you know you might die, you can't shoot nobody till you hear gunshots. Like until people shoot at you, then you can't. No, you can't just shoot at somebody who's no, that's not
Mm-hmm.
okay. Like it's been
Yeah.
so many children, so many kids, so many people who've been killed from toy guns by the police just because they can do that and get away with it and it's all fine. Oh, he had a fake gun, so I
Yeah.
shot him. What the fuck? That's a 13-year-old, bro.
With a water gun.
For
What is he
real,
threatening? Your uniform. Oh,
for
it'll
real.
dry.
Like a
Yeah.
little kid was really in the pool with his family on his birthday. This was like 2 or 3 years ago, and he got shot for having a water gun on him. And it was not black. It wasn't a black gun. It was like yellow and orange and shit, like a the old school water guns. Like he
Oh
got
my
shot
god.
by the police. But anyways, yeah, police. I feel like if I'm the president, you can't shoot nobody until you get shot at. No, fuck that. You
Yeah.
risk your life. You want to be that profession with your tough self. Yeah, you so tough. Wait,
Mhm.
yeah, you can't shoot then. No, that's not
Mhm.
okay. And I wouldn't say
Yeah.
this if y'all weren't killing people. What the fuck? Like,
Mhm.
damn. Also, first shot, bro, man, first, shoot him in the foot, shoot him in the leg. Don't shoot him in the
Mhm.
head, in the chest, 150 times. What the fuck? Y'all just assassins, for real.
Mhm.
But I'm sorry, I ain't gonna. That's it. That's it. Just, yeah, yeah.
No, don't
That's
be
it.
sorry.
That's it.
This is your opinion and it's valid. It's,
For real.
yeah, your opinion is valid.
Tuition.
I honestly feel like yeah, I honestly feel like the the entire just police regime or whatever it's called. I feel like they need more training. They need like time and to be in the mental space to do what they're doing. Because I might be wrong. I could please fact check me on this if I'm wrong, but they only get about 6 months of training
Some places
before
is
they
8 weeks.
even
Some places is 8 weeks. Yeah.
yeah yeah that's ridiculous. You expect everybody else to take years off their life to study a profession that they have a bit that they at this rate of the economy they have a very low chance of getting into, whereas you can just be a police officer in a matter of 8 weeks. That's not right. There's something wrong with the system if that's the way things are. If that's the way that it's gonna go, where you can go in, train for 8 weeks, and be declared a police officer. No, I feel like you need years of mental and of mental training to be a police officer because your ethics are on the line every single day. You can't let that shit slip.
Straight up.
And the moment you do and you fire a gun or you misfire a gun rather, everyone and their mothers in the government will help you cover it up. That's not right. The fact that your mistake your mistake is gonna
Yeah.
get covered up by the government and their mothers. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. That's not right.
Mm.
I should have mentioned that in my answer. I got so caught up in healthcare, I forgot about the police.
It's okay.
Oh my goodness, and education too. But
And then what makes it
oof,
so crazy is to people outside of the U.S., they see America portrayed from what they're told and what they're given from American like television and stuff. That we're just the perfect country and everybody likes it here. Like, bro, this is the divided states of America. You get divided from the time you born to the time you die. Like,
oh
I'm
my
just
god,
letting you know, ain't nothing united here except corruption. That's the only thing united is who. If you corrupt, you can get in wherever you want to go. Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're corrupt, you're in the club.
for real. But yeah, um, Miss Nadine, I have one more question for you, but I forgot to ask this earlier too. I need to write stuff down. I got like 25, but sometimes some more questions be popping up. All right, so boom. Do you
Okay,
speak any other languages besides English?
I do. I
Oh,
speak Tagalog. It's my native tongue.
is how you say that?
Tagalog. Tagalog. Tagalog.
Tagalog. Did I say it right?
Hmm?
Tagalog.
Yes, you did.
All right. So, is there anything in Tagalog that you would like to say to the Tagolian community? I'm sorry if I.
To Filipinos.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything in your language that you would like to say to your Filipino community?
Okay, here we go. I gotta fob out for a sec.
Well, look, I can't. Man, this all you right here. I ain't in this shit. I don't know. Go ahead. Take your time.
Ay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Hello mga kababayan. Kumusta po kayo? I hope that you're having a wonderful night or day wherever you are. Mahal na mahal ko kayo. Mabuhay, Filipinas. I love you. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, my Tagalog is so bad. So
Girl, listen, they know you from, they know you here right
they
now.
know.
They
I'm
know,
sorry.
they know.
I'm
It's
so
okay.
whitewashed. Oh,
They
jeez,
know.
I've forgotten how to. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, that was a disgrace. That was a disgrace. But oh well, I tried. I tried my best.
Real, nah. I'm pretty sure. Well, I can't speak on your community, so I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but I'm pretty sure you just at least acknowledging that you come from somewhere else and at least try to. That does a lot. I know. I don't know. I don't know. Because if I see me some brothers from Africa or England or whatever, and they say something like, "Shout out to Black people in America," yeah, it's cool, bro. You don't get what we going through, but we still love you, dog. At least you tried. At least you spoke up for us. That's really all
For
that matters
sure.
at the end of the day. So yeah, Ms. Nadine, that's the end of my interview.
Yay!
I
This was
appreciate you.
so fun. This was so great getting to talk to you, Tony. I am so happy to be here.
For real, I'm glad to have you here, and you didn't second guess it at all. It seems like you were just like, "Yep, I'll do it. Let's just schedule it. I'll do it." Yeah, that was so cool. Like, and I really do appreciate that. Is there anything that I didn't ask you or that I didn't discuss that you would like to talk about, or do you think we covered everything?
I think we pretty much covered everything. Just make sure to vote, wash your hands, social distance. What else? What else can I tell people? Oh, did I already say make sure to vote? Yes, make sure to vote if you're in America, wherever this is coming.
And don't vote for
Whenever this
nobody
is getting
orange. I'm
posted.
sorry to cut you off. Don't vote for nobody orange. We always say make sure voting is important, but no, some of y'all don't know who to vote for. If he orange, don't vote for him. You got a wig on, don't vote for him. We not in England. We don't wear wigs, bro. No. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Mm-mm. I'm sorry. I'm continuing.
No, you're good. You're good. Basically, what Tony said. Black Lives Matter. Okay. Plain and simple. Point blank. Drink your water. Self care. No matter what that looks like for you. Shout out to El Chapiano one more time.
Okay. Yeah.
And to SoCal Tacos as well. So there you go.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh. What is it? All right, that's my last question. I know I keep saying it's my last question. All right, so boom.
No, you're good.
What are 5 things somebody should do when they first go, if they have 3 days a weekend just to spend in California? What should they do?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Don't go to Disneyland. I'm kidding. Number 1, eat Mexican food. Our Mexican food's bomb. Listen, go to Chula Vista. Go to Tacos El Gordo. The one on Broadway. Tacos El Gordo on Broadway. Get their tacos. Oh my God, it's one of, if not the best tacos I have ever had in my life. So that's 1. 2, if you're ever in downtown LA, if you like desserts, go to this place called the Milk Shop. It's a bakery. They have macaron ice cream sandwiches the size of my hand. And it's beautiful on a rainy day. 3, boba. Boba or bubble tea. Boba. Let me tell you, SoCal is known for boba. Okay? Message me for a list. I will give you a list. Okay, what else? If you're going to In-N-Out, don't go through the drive-thrus. Save yourself the heartache and the time and the gas. Don't go through the drive-thru at In-N-Out. Oh my God.
30 minutes, a minimum. 30-minute minimum. In the
30 minutes minimum. It's a
Yeah.
drive-through. Like, just go in, wait for 15 minutes for your food, 10 to 15 minutes for your food, and get out. Oh my goodness, it's every single time I pass by an In and Out, wherever I am, I always say out loud, first rule of California, don't go through the In and Out drive-through. Oh my god, how many times do I have to tell people that? It's the bane of my existence. Like, unless it's one of those In and Outs that it's only a drive-through, fine, sure, that's a pass, I guess. But if you have the option to walk in to the restaurant, get out of your car, interact with people, get your food, and go. Don't sit in a drive-through for 30 minutes for a burger. Okay? Don't ever do it.
Straight up.
Okay. Oh no. Oh my god, 3 days in California. There's a lot to do in 3 days. Fish tacos by the beach. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking right now.
You done
But
said a
yeah,
lot.
that's pretty
So
much.
you did good. You did
That's
good.
thank you, thank you. That's pretty much all I could. That's pretty much all I can think of at this moment. So there you go.
Are there some things that you would encourage not to do in California?
Don't go through the In and Out drive-thru. I'm so. I am so like that's. Oh my god, that's probably like my biggest pet peeve is the In and Out drive-thru and just the absurd amount of people that are in there every single day, every single time that I go, without fail. There's at least a 60-foot line of just 10 cars waiting. Don't do that to yourself. Save your gas. Save your time. Just get out of your car. So that's one. Two, Hollywood's not all that. Sorry. Hollywood's not all that. It's, yeah, it's fun for a couple of hours, but then that's all that it is. It's fun for a couple of hours. What else? Um, hmm. Keep our beaches clean. Oh my goodness. Do not leave your trash in the beach. Oh my god. Santa Monica Beach. Oh, it pains me to go there and see how murky the water is because of the trash and the pollution, of course. But the trash, absurd.
It looks like a
Absolutely
lake.
absurd. It literally, oh my god, thank you. Literally looks like a lake. It's a freaking beach. The water needs to be blue. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay.
All right,
Oh
so I
my
don't mean
god.
to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, but another
Oh
thing
no, you're
is,
good. No,
if you can't
but I
drive,
think that's
just get a taxi because if you can drive, learn how to fucking parallel park. I'll tell you that right
mm-hmm.
now.
Ooh,
You're not from California, you better learn how to parallel park because ain't no parking nowhere.
that's important.
Yeah.
Oh, use your signals. My god. LA drivers are the worst. Okay? LA drivers are the worst. They don't use their damn signals. I just want to know, how the hell did you get your license? Using your signal? Important. How the hell did you get your license? Okay. I think I'm done.
All right.
Done.
So, do you watch TikTok? Are you familiar with it? TikTok.
I'm sorry.
Are
The
you
what?
familiar with TikTok?
Yes, but I'm not on it. I'm not on it.
Alright. So I'm not on it either, but I like watching the funny compilations on YouTube. So one of them I
Mhm.
seen was only people on the West Coast know about this. That the in and out line is so long that they had to get cones to continue the line on. Like it always exceeds the regular line that they have established there. You got to get cones out. When you see a line of cones, you know it's in and out. Just saying.
Oh my
That's
god,
the first
yes.
thing. And then another
I'm
one was
crying.
like another one was a
Oh
little
my god.
meme. Another one for In and Out was a meme where a dude had a camera and he was just walking down the a drive-through, and was showing that every license plate, none of them said California. Like none of them.
Oh my god.
For
Wait,
real.
that further proves my point. There you go.
For real.
Oh my
Also,
god.
what was the last thing? Ooh, all right. So I forgot about this too. Dealing with presidency and making America better than what it is now. I would also like, if I had a chance, I would also like to set up free hotels and rehabilitation centers for the homeless and for prisoners who are getting out. Because yeah, Skid Row is real, y'all. Anybody can end up there. Telling you that
Mm.
right now. Them people, some of them people was smart. They I mean still smart. Some of them people had like they weren't always there, bro. Like shoot, you made one wrong move, you might end up there too. And yeah, and to all my people in the prison centers, while you in there, it's no help for a lot of them. Like they just in there, just waiting to get out. But while they in there, they not doing nothing to help them succeed, so they don't go back. So yeah, rehab for the
Mhm.
prisoners and the homeless, and free hotels for them, and care and all that. Because as soon as you get out, they act like you're nobody. If you're homeless, you're nobody. Like yeah, that shit not cool. And like I mean, shout out to California, but Arnold Schwarzenegger, I do apologize. But bro, you want to say how good your state is, but what about the homeless people there? I feel like it's a 50-50 ratio. I went there myself. Like, bro, yeah, as much people as you see with cars and houses, you see homeless people. Like, it's bad there. It's people. Some people have buggies full of grocery bags of cans and damn bottles just to go make $5. Like, bro, that shit not cool, man. It's
Yeah.
not cool, and
And
the
it's
police don't treat them right either. I done seen police brutality against homeless people, and that shit not
mhm.
cool. That shit not cool. Y'all don't play in California. Mm-mm. So yeah,
Unfortunately. And the unfortunate thing is the rate only keeps rising when it should be decreasing. And it hurts my heart to like it hurts my heart to see like a homeless person period. But to see them like all together like in all like in a row, it's skid row and like under bridges and like under freeway bridges and stuff like that, it breaks my heart every time. Because like you said, like these people, they were not always there. They weren't they for some of them they didn't choose to be there. Maybe not even for some, like for most of them they didn't choose to be there. They just ended up there
for
because
real.
life just screwed them over so much. Life and the American system screwed them over so much, you know? It's not it's unfortunate to see people like that, you know? To see people in that
Absolutely.
kind of a situation.
Um, absolutely. What else? What else? What else? I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. I appreciate you, Miss Nadine, oh so much for giving me your time. You gave me
Of
two and a
course.
half hours of your time, girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do
No, don't be.
appreciate
Oh my goodness. Of course. I am happy to help. You're like we mentioned earlier in the interview, you are like my long lost childhood best friend.
for
Okay?
real. For
We
real.
passed each other's vibe checks. That's what it matters to me. And
Straight
this
up.
was a wonderful conversation, you know, like this like I needed this. From today I needed to have this kind of an interaction. So thank you. Thank you for having me on your show. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see how you grow as an interviewer, as a talk show host. Ooh, I can't wait.
For real. Thank you again, Miss Nadine. It was a pleasure
Of
having you.
course. Thank you. Thank you.